All right, folks, here I go again, exposing this liar again. Now, folks, I'm gonna let y'all hear what this lie, how he lied on God. Now, he claimed he was talking to this young lady back in the day. Now, I think this was back in the day. He was talking to. He got on a bus, and I guess he sat by a girl who was a homosexual. All right, and she told him that God made her that way. And I think he told her, said, no, he didn't, but he going to say that God told him, yes, I did make her that way. All right. And, and he claimed that, that we're what God made us. He said God put that sin in her at a young age, she said she was born that way. So that means soon he created her in the womb, he made her gay. Folks, I don't believe that no more than a monkey can carry a 50,000-pound truck. All right? So I'm going to let y'all hear him yourself, and y'all be the judge. I say that lifestyle is a choice. That's all that is. It's a choice just like any other sin. If you're going to say God made you that way, then the thief is going to be justified. He can say God made me that way. The gambler, he's going to be justified. He can say God made me that way. The child molester can say God made me that way. The woman beater can say God made me that way. He's justified. The pedophile can say, hey, God made me that way, then he should be able to be justified. My thing is this: if God made her that way and she was born that way, then why did God condemn it? That's what I want to know. Tommy, I want to know, why do God condemn it if he made her that way? And another thing, why did God say, be fruitful and multiply? How can two gay men produce? How can two gay women produce? Don't make no sense. So I don't believe that God, they were born that way. I believe that's a choice that they made, a lifestyle, because it's the lust of the flesh. That's all it is, folks. It's the lust of the flesh. Her flesh started lusting for another, one of her type, another woman. Her flesh lusted to have sex with that woman instead of having it the right way, where God put man in woman, not woman in woman. God didn't. I mean, he said, doesn't even nature teach you? How many gay dogs you see out there? Two gay dogs going with each other. Two lesbian dogs going with each other. How many times you see nature, two male gorillas going with each other, or two female gorillas going with each other, two male giraffes going with each other? When he put them in the ark, he put them male and female. When them animals were getting in the ark, everything was in there, male and female. There wasn't no homosexual thing in there. And Noah in the ark, because that's when he started everything over. He started everything with Noah. Remember, he destroyed the world, and it was 8 souls that were saved by water. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. I don't see it was Noah and Bob, his 3 sons, and they all had Gerald, Garfield, and Jeff. Then how would they have been fruitful and multiply? How would they have produced? Even the animals, he put male and female. Why didn't he just put all male together on there, or all female on there? Because it would be no producing. It wouldn't been no producing. So I don't believe that lie. You were born that way. You got nothing to justify it. So, but this hypocrite lied on God and said God told him, yes, she was born that way. But I want y'all to hear it yourself, because I don't want this man claim I'm lying on him. So I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
And when I was a young man, I remember this. I used to tell lies all the time.
Still do.
And you know why I would tell? You know why I would tell them? Because a lie was like a story You know, that's one of them things. We couldn't say the word lie. My sisters be like, you can say you telling a story on me, but you can't say you lying on me. I don't know where she got that from, but either way, be it as it may. But I would tell lies as a young kid because it gave me an imaginary place to make up stuff. I'm telling you, I knew I was a born liar.
Still is.
I'm telling you, I had a situation that I had with some people that God opened my eyes up to when homosexuals was letting people know that they were born like that. I said I had to move to California, and me and my crew, we rode a bus back from California back to Alabama. And I sat in my seat I was sitting with this young girl, and she was a homosexual. She had she was a cute girl, but she had that cut hair down, and she started doing things to make herself be, look like a question of it. So she actually just sat there and told me, I told her I was a preacher, and she told me, she just started talking. Now it's summertime. And them buses, this is my first long trip with Greyhound to realize that I didn't pack a coat. Man, you get on a Greyhound bus in the summertime, boy, you gonna freeze. I don't care how hot it is outside. And
you get them buses all in the cold. They got vents from everywhere, under the seat, over the seat.
It's like you're in an ice box.
That's that liar Anthony he's talking to. That liar Anthony.
Short,
that hypocrite won't come face me. He'll talk about me, but he won't face me.
She got to tell me about herself, her lifestyle. And she told me, she looked me dead in my eyes. She told me, said, from the very start, since I've been on this earth, even when I was a little girl, I liked girls. I was attracted to girls. She said, I was born this way. And the Spirit of God spoke to me and said, she's telling the truth. She was born that way. And I heard people contest against it, say, oh, they ain't born that way. That's a choice they make. The Lord said, no. See, you all are born in sin. So that means whatever the sin that I put in you when you got on this earth, you born into this sin. It's gonna be in you. You got a sinful nature. We all have different things that we are born in sin of.
Right,
different things. But she was telling the truth.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what she did. Man, I'm over there freezing on the bus, man. I'm freezing.
All right, folks. Now y'all heard him yourself. He said, God said, whatever I put into you, that's where you're born into, folks. Then he used the scripture, born in sin and shaped in iniquity. You notice he didn't say shaped into iniquity. See, folks, that's what that is. We're all born in sin. When we say born in sin, we're born in a sinful world. The earth is not sin, but the people that are in it, they do sinful things. So we're born in a sinful world. And then we're shaped into iniquity. See, people learn how to sin. You don't automatically sin. You learn how to sin. By what you see and hear affects the way you think. The way you think affects the way you feel. The way you feel affects the way you act. And the way you act tell who you are. So we go by choice. Feelings. So that flesh gets that feeling and make you do what you want to do to please that flesh. That's it. So no, this girl was not born a homosexual. She chose to be that. Her flesh lusted after girls. All right? So you hear he's coming on. Well, he late, ain't he? Or I missed something. You heard that liar Anthony sitting there, but so that he agree with him. So Anthony, do you believe that the homosexual are born that way? Do you believe a liar is born to be a liar, a stealer, a thief, or born to be a thief, a child molester born to be a child molester, a gambler born to be a gambler, a killer born to be a killer? Boy, I'm telling you, and y'all sit here and agree with this hypocrite because he'll let y'all talk on his show. I want you to ask that hypocrite about that lie he told on Stephen. Now, I'm going to bring it out. I told y'all we're going to keep it on him. Won't y'all ask him, Anthony, Sister Bird, Lion Charles, and any more out there that supports this hypocrite? Why don't y'all ask him about that lie he told on Stephen or Stephen? That those that were stoning Stephen were biting on Stephen. Tell him to go and prove that lie. Why don't y'all question him about that? No, y'all sweep that right under the rug, but you'll try to justify him when he try to condemn somebody else. Won't you turn the light on him and ask him, where did he get that God created himself? How can God create himself? For God to create himself, God would have to already be here to create himself. And if God created himself, who created the God that created him? Then who created the God that created him? Who created, and then he's going to keep going. It's going to be an everlasting thing. So that's another lie. He lied about saying Elijah, the boy was running through the field with his father and hit his head. And then Elijah, the man told him, take him to his mother, and Elijah came out. It wasn't Elijah. It was Elijah. The boy never even fell and hit his head on no rock. The Bible don't say that. You added that to the story, you hypocrite. You added that. So, folks, he got a lot of lies. He said, to be an apostle, you got to write a book. The apostle was already an apostle before any book was written. So he lied there. All right? He got so many lies that he got to be held accountable for. But do these hypocrites ask him about it? No, because they like being on his show. You know, they love him more than the creator. They love to hear lies. They said to the prophet, prophesy not unto us right things, prophesy smooth things. And that's what they love to hear from Tommy Ingram. And God said, I did not, Hananiah told, Jeremiah told Hananiah, God did not send you, Hananiah, because you caused the people to trust in a lie. A, singular, one lie. That's why God didn't send you. But this hypocrite, Tommy Ingram, caused the people to trust in many lies, like you're doing right now with this homosexual thing. This is just another lie added on. Talking about God. Now, he lied on God. Talking about God, talking about, yes, you, I made her that way. I made her gay. Well, God, you'll guess your word there. Then why did you make her something and then turn around and condemn it? If you made it that way, you should have been justified. But this hypocrite say God said, and the Bible said, woe unto the prophet. God said, woe unto the prophet that said, I say, and I didn't say it. All right, Tommy, there's a woe. You got many woes behind you. Sooner or later, God gonna get tired of your woe, and he's just gonna take you out of here. You already pining away. We can see it. Brother, you pining away slowly. You're trying to get energy by drinking all those energy drinks. That's not gonna help you. That niacin in them energy drinks and that caffeine, that's not gonna keep giving you energy. Sooner or later, God gonna take you out of here. Slowly. You're slowly pining away. You sitting here cursing everybody else. God gonna put them jumping cables on you. Look like he already putting them on you. And it's slowly draining you. Brother, you is pining away slowly. All right? Y'all stay tuned. You'll see. That hypocrite gonna pine away slowly. After a while, you ain't gonna hear from him no more. Why? Because he's gonna be done. God gonna get rid of him. You'll see. He gonna get rid of him. And he ain't gonna be no more. And then when he wake up at the white throne judgment, hell gonna be his portion. You're gonna hear God say, depart from me, I never knew you. And gonna cast his ugly, bald head self into the lake of fire. And that's it. The man is ugly. I'm just telling you straight up. Man is straight up ugly. And he's skinny. He's malnutrition. Have you ever seen those box where it says 30 cents a day can feed a hungry child? That's him right there. He always begging for money. He must don't know the scripture in there that said, David said, well, I was young, but now I'm old. But I never seen his seed forsaken or his seed beg for bread. I've never seen the righteous forsaken or the seed beg for bread. This hypocrite begging all along. Every time you turn on it, oh, he crying out, well, I've been on here all day, and ain't nobody sent me no money. Don't nobody need to send you no money. The Bible says, strengthen not the hands of the evildoer. You the evildoer, you're a liar. All right? But I just want y'all to know, but this hypocrite done lied on God again. Said God told him that he make the homosexuals that way from birth. They're born that way. I've been hearing that lie for years. Folks, that's a lifestyle, just like everything else. Being gay is a lifestyle. Lying is a lifestyle. Cheating is a lifestyle. Fornication is a lifestyle. Adultery is a lifestyle. Killing is a lifestyle. All that stuff is a lifestyle, and that's a choice that you make. Plain and simple. All right, folks, this is All Truth 64 signing off. Peace.